Hey everybody, welcome to Stream Sniped. I'm ItsQuivHey.
And I'm Tommy Pickles.
And today's guest is the one, the only, Petrov. Hello, Petrov. How are you?
What up? What up? Doing well. How you guys doing? Thanks
Good.
for having me.
I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous, Petrov.
What? We'll have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a vibe for sure. Any questions you guys want to ask, feel free. I've been doing this for like almost 8 years now, so yeah, anything you guys want to ask of my journey and how it's all been throughout it is yeah, absolutely fine.
That's fantastic.
We have some questions, and then we also have a rapid fire game at the end that I'm very excited for. And you can only answer yes or no.
Okay. Only yes or no? There's no maybes?
Only yes or no.
Yes or no. We're hard with hard
What
questions.
the heck? All right, a little issues right here. Let me I gotta switch I'm on like I don't know why I decided to do like a dual PC setup today. I haven't been using it for a couple like weeks, and today I was like, let me just try it out. And it's like
I don't know why I decided to get a new
Where are you?
PC. Now I do because mine was dying, but also right now.
Oh no.
I was having, I think, the same issue you're probably currently having.
Are you see me?
There you are.
Yes, we were waiting. No, it happens. You're so good.
Guys. Let's go. All right, let me see if I can include you guys through in my OBS. There's a way to like add your cameras in. Let me do that real quick.
There is. You'll have to crop mine. It looks a little crazy.
And you don't have to put us in there if you don't
Yeah,
want to.
if you don't want to, that's
you
fine.
guys in. I'm definitely no. We gotta. Okay. All right, Chad. Also, these their names are pinned at the very top. If you're curious who they are, this is Tommy Pickles and Quiv. They are hosting the podcast. It's a new series they are doing. They had Stitchy on board. And how many guys have you guys interviewed so far?
You're number 3.
Everybody we've interviewed has been Bear Fam, by the way.
Yep.
Let's go.
All Bear Fam. We had
All
Gogo
Bear
on
Fam.
first.
Gogo's such a dude. She's so cool.
She really
So
is.
funny. So funny.
We always watch her in the mornings. She's typically live, and my wife and I, we'll make breakfast and whatnot, and she's always on, so it's the best time. And sorry, I have my washing machine going on in the background.
No,
The best. I don't know if you guys hear it out here picking up on my mic, but yeah, she's super cool. We love hanging out with her. Yeah, you guys right there. Yep, looks good. Chat, you see him right down below, right?
All right.
Let's go. What up, Moss Man? Welcome in, guys. All right,
Petrov is not on my friends list because I don't think I've ever run a game
I
with
sent Petrov.
And there's always a
an
time for
invite.
everything, so today's the day. We become
Today
friends
is the
officially
day.
on Fortnite. Let's go.
Oh man.
Thank you, noobs.
I forget that this is your main skin, and I don't know why it surprises me every time.
You guys look pretty cool too. Look at you guys.
Thank you,
Heck yeah.
thank you.
Let me see if I can put some galaxy vibes on. Like kind of match. Let me see.
So we could also switch to our zombie skins.
Oh yeah.
Either one-
I mean,
yeah.
Zombie skin.
We did get zombie skins. We did. We saw them.
I didn't get it.
No, we saw it in the show. And I was like, we need it. So I grabbed it. It's not as cool as yours, but I do have one.
Rub it in. No, I didn't get it.
I got my weapon wrap.
All right, I'm gonna ready up, but I am gonna say,
Wait, hold
speaking
on. I
of,
thought we gotta let Petrov do his intro. I'm so
oh
sorry.
yeah,
I didn't
Petrov,
do it.
please tell us who you are and about yourself.
My intro. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know. My name is Petrov. I've been streaming on Twitch for around almost 8 years now. I try to include everybody in the chat within what we're doing. We do a lot of viewer games. We try to let people play regardless of skill level. If they're comfortable talking on a mic, if they're not. My goal ultimately is just to like get people involved, and I want people to break out of their shells. I think one of the best things that I see when I'm streaming is like somebody jumping into a game and talking for the first time ever on a mic and feeling comfortable around everybody, and not really worrying about how good they are or anything in that regard. And yeah, just try to like include everybody and everyone. So that's the thing that's the biggest thing, is trying to put that ego aside, never trying to build that, and just realize that everybody's just trying to have fun, have a good time. And if other people are streaming, we try our best to promote them, help them out on their journeys. It's so fun to see like the growth of a community member who's getting started, and nothing makes me more happy than seeing somebody like start streaming for the first time, and then months later on they're in their flow and they're happy to be doing what they're doing. And it's just it's such a great feeling to see that, and building connections too between people. I think community blending is so important.
I agree, and that's one of the reasons we wanted you on, because we know that your focus is specifically like as a streamer, but also with Bear Fam, was to like bring together a community and uplift smaller streamers and make sure that we have ways to connect with each other and like be a cacarocha.
Petrov's a roach currently.
A cacarocha?
Who's making? Dude, I'm over here talking so serious. I'm like, yeah, I try to.
No, it's perfect.
Somebody's doing this to me.
As you were,
Perfect.
I remember the first time I popped into your stream, it was like 2 in the morning, and I'm just scrolling through I went to the wrong scene. I'm just scrolling through.
Oh, I need to name too.
Twitch looking for somebody to watch, and I pop in, and I don't say hey first thing, but I was like, oh, he seems pretty chill. I say hey, and within 10 minutes you were like, do you stream? And I'm like, don't ask me. Why are you asking me that? And
Why is he asking me that? No, that gets people off guard.
Because especially because you were a bigger streamer, and I was like, mayhaps. And then my second memory of you ever is someone said, I really like these emotes. And you said, oh, those are Tommy's. And then gifted them while you were live a sub to my channel. I don't know if you remember that.
That's such a W. What?
But
Heck
you
yeah.
did do that. You did do that. And that was just that right there. I was like, well, he's never getting rid of me now. You know what I mean?
That's such a W.
Bird.
I love hearing that. It's a great thing. And I do sometimes ask everybody if they're streaming and stuff like that, or if they want to get into streaming, because I think there's so much potential out there, and some people just don't really tap into it. And they could be like the best, the coolest, funnest streamer in the world. They just haven't given it a shot yet. And that's why I try to ask everybody if they do it, or if they're into it, or they, you know, whatever it may be. And you know, you're spending time in my channel. At some point, I want to see what you got going on. You know, you're giving me time of the day.
No,
So.
And the way that you support small streamers.
Yes.
Sorry.
And I think we're constantly over here like, yeah, are you streaming? Go stream. Are you streaming? Go stream. Why'd you quit streaming? Go stream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is my mic on in the game? Oh, my bad. I think you guys.
I think I'm muted and deafened. I'm deafened in there.
Okay. All right. I was like, oh no, I'm already screwed up.
But
No, you're not screwed up. You're so
but
good.
no, your support for smaller creators, just anyone in general, bigger, it doesn't matter who they are, just how welcoming your space is very needed, especially because you do have the ability to, like, you have that voice that you can give to the smaller streamers through your platform.
I love doing that. I mean, it's so much fun to do it too. It's like I see, just love, like I said earlier, I love people just breaking out of their shell and like starting to get involved in their own streams and making emotes and just learning about all the Twitch culture and what it's all about. And it's fun. I really enjoy what I do, and I want people to enjoy it as well. You know, I want people to have fun. This world is a little bit of a wild place. I think we all know, and it's fun to escape a little bit with streaming.
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
And
that's important
that's
too.
just it.
Yeah.
But
so
I
much
was
fun, yeah.
looking at your pink skin. I'm gonna do a quick topic change.
Okay. I'm
How
down.
how did you get that? Where did that come from?
Oh, the story behind the
Please
pink
tell me
gold
about
trooper.
that.
People always do ask this. I was a big fan of a game called Gears of War years ago, growing up as a kid. And Gears of War was made by Epic Games, and it was like their biggest game that they had previously to Fortnite. So when they came out with Fortnite, I was like, let me go support these devs. I like them. Let me try out Fortnite. So when they first dropped the game, this skin was like the first one they dropped, one of the first ones. And I bought it to support the company, not realizing that I'd end up playing it as much as I do. And that's simply why I have the gold trooper. And I like zombies. I think zombies have always been since I was a kid, like one of my favorite types of games and all that. So that's kind of why I got the pink ghoulie. Yeah, just supporting my favorite game devs, and it ended up being what it is today. It's kind of
I'm
wild.
mildly jealous. Nobody else will ever get that.
Nobody else. Uh-huh.
Joke on
Chad.
us.
Gears, let's go
We're into
big.
the game.
Yeah, Chad looks like they like Gears. Gears of War is my top favorite games, dude. It's such a good game. Such a great storyline. Yeah, that's why I got involved in Fortnite, and I never expected it to be like this. I used to play just Save the World in the beginning on my Xbox, and it's crazy what it is today.
You know, I just recently found out that it was Save the World before it was Fortnite. I didn't have a single clue because I'm not an OG, unfortunately.
Me either.
The game originally was Save the World, like it was a PvE player versus environment. You know, you're fighting just bots or whatever, and then they did the multiplayer as just like a test, and then it got so successful that all the devs left the main game and started working on the multiplayer. And now it's literally what the game is. But it used to be like friendly fire. As soon as you load in, you can take out your teammate.
I'm not gonna lie, I think friendly fire now would be hilarious, except for when you play with your community.
I was about to say, I think I would kill people constantly.
I don't need that in my life. No, thank you. No, it would ruin everything. No. They're already trying to find ways how to hit me with cars, knock me off things, which you guys actually, sampled in your video of me.
I did,
Oh,
yeah.
buddy.
I was.
Just a
Well, if
little.
you're here, you son of a gun. Oh man. What up, Sam? How's it going, brother?
So, as far as
What's up,
Fortnite
dude?
is concerned, what has been since you've been playing so long, what has your favorite Fortnite season been?
That's a good question. I did like the first chapter, very, very much so. And I don't know if I can pin it on an exact season, but you know what? I don't know. Maybe like season 5, something like that. To be honest, I don't even know what season that was, but is that like around the pirate season? Maybe. I just said that randomly. I have no
I know
idea.
that like all of chapter 1 was just like seasons, or no, what was it? It was all of I don't know. Somebody tried to explain it to me once and my brain melted that it's not like it is now with like chapter 7, season 1, season 2, season 3.
Okay. I know I really did like the first day of chapter 2, season 1 when we got the boats and all that. I remember I was living in Europe and it was such a different game when they switched it over to that, but it was a lot of fun. So what kind of games do you guys stream besides Fortnite? What else do you guys do? I know Quiv does a little bit of
I hate to tell you, I mostly only stream Fortnite.
That's why I didn't ask you. I was like, I think you just do Fortnite. Quiv does a little more, I've seen you on Disney Dreamlight Valley, I think, or...
I do. Typically, my Wednesday, Thursdays are just kind of a cozier game, whatever I'm feeling. Recently, that's Planet Zoo.
Okay. What is that about? It's like a Zoo Tycoon kind of thing, or
pretty much, yeah. You're
I
building
call it
and
Zootopia.
Yeah, you're building and managing a zoo.
Okay, I love those kind of games.
I love Fortnite.
Like a simulation kind of game.
Yeah,
okay.
But it makes my eye twitch some days. I need a break.
You guys have any extra sniper ammo by chance? That's like mine.
Oh yeah, here.
I have 12.
What kind of sniper do you have?
I have a actually I can't tell. It's not ammo. The rarity is purple.
Woo!
Here.
What?
Oh,
let's go.
I gave you my AR ammo on accident, but there's just
really,
a sniper. Yeah, perfect.
There's people in that bunk.
All right, there we go.
And then there's somebody down at the bottom of this ravine too in the car.
You did. I'm happy I gave you the sniper.
Instant dog. Let's go.
Yeah.
White 83.
Let's go.
What's been your favorite sniper of all seasons?
I like just the traditional bolt or like the heavy sniper for sure. Those are my two main ones. This one's not too bad too.
Reaper sniper.
Reaper, yeah, that was pretty good too. Double scope, I think, on that. I've always loved
somebody
sniping.
on that roof.
The reason why I love sniping so much is because I yap the chat so much and we play viewer games and I have to get involved in a fight and I'm like, all right, I'll just pull out the sniper in the distance, get involved. You know, it's like it's good for me.
No, for sure.
A lazy. Oh no.
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit away from Fortnite. Do you think that there was a moment in your streamer journey? I can't speak. Do you think there was a moment in your streamer journey that changed like your trajectory, or just like you had a moment of like, is this real life?
I would say there's been a few moments in the last like year and a half. I think things have really moved for me. Like really, I mean, in ways that like just meeting new people, meeting the voice actors behind Marvel Rivals definitely opened up some new opportunities, and you know, I met so many new people in that field. I would say that was a moment too, like knowing them. And like recently I went to a card shop down in Florida and I called the voice actor for from Winter Soldier, the guy who goes like armed and dangerous and all that. Yeah, I called him up. He's at a convention. He called into the convention and he did into the card shop and he did like a little shout out for the place. And I was like, that's, you know, just that moment of him being able to come in and show support and all that was super like a moment of like, dang dude, this is super cool that I was able to make this happen. And yeah, definitely that was a moment too. And speaking of videos with Happy Gal, you know, she's a legend.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We love Happy.
She's super cool. I also like seeing her at TwitchCon, and she kind of inspired me a little bit. I like creeped up behind her, and I was like, "Yo, you want to 1v1 me, bro?" Because like she came to my chat one night and said that, and then she turned around and she like remembered everything in regards to our 1v1, and she asked about my wife, and she like truly just said like, you know, keep going, keep at it. You seem like a positive guy and all that, and I don't know, like a little motivational speech at outside of TwitchCon at this one bar. It was really cool. But that moment was awesome, and yeah, just things are really moving. It's super cool to see everything unfolding.
For sure.
You know,
it is. Speaking of super cool and meeting new friends, tell us about getting some gift subs from a particular beast. How was that?
Craziness.
I saw that. I was like, oh my god!
I cannot believe it.
Flashback.
Wait, daily sub 0. Let's do 1 and see if he comes back. Let's see what happens.
1 gifted. 1 gifted.
Oh, yo, I was in the bathroom.
Oh shit, he's back.
Oh, yo.
I was on my phone. I was in the bathroom and I was on my phone and I ran over here.
All right. You know what? Drop him a Thowie.
Thowie on the way.
Yeah, a Thowie bomb.
What the?
What's that, Shrek?
Yeah, Shrek twerking on the camera.
All right, another Thowie. Throw another Thowie. I heard Feastables. I don't even care.
You don't even know what he said.
I don't care. Thowie.
2,000 subs to Petrov.
I gotta call my wife right now, dude.
Yeah, call and tell her you just won $10,000, my boy.
And start crying for the clip as well, please.
She's my wife. She's a superhero.
You, yeah.
End.
of flashback.
Beast was doing a thing where if you stream the Beast games, that was like that really was, that couldn't have come at a better time. That was super good. Let's go. Oh, yo, we're gonna get Quiv up. But yeah, that was so I don't know. Things happen in life randomly like that, and you just don't question it. You know, it just happens. I don't know how it happened, why it happened, but I'm so happy, dude.
It was so cool to see it happen. I was like, "Dang!"
2,000 gifted is ridiculous.
It was wild.
It was so many, but yeah, shout out to Mr. Beast for doing that. That was something else. Really changed our livelihood for my wife and I. Mr. Beast, let's go, guys. Let's go. He was super cool.
So with that, I know that you've been streaming 8 years. What has been your favorite streaming moment of like all time?
My favorite streaming moment, there's been, oh man, depending on one stuff. There's so favorite streaming moment. I don't know, honestly. Getting some like big community raids, having a lot of people in your. I once got a raid from a streamer named Hungrybox. He's like the biggest Super Smash Brothers streamer out there. He hit us with like 3,000 people one night, and it was something else. That definitely being in a big audience like that of 3,000 was just like, I didn't know how to react.
I wouldn't know how to. I was gonna say I wouldn't know how to function.
My wife went behind my camera and she's like, I had a lot of anxiety. She's like, just calm down. You got this. You got this. And she coached me through it. But yeah, I don't know. My favorite moment. There's been so many. Just so much fun. You know, it's just been so much fun throughout everything. So I don't know. I would say definitely though, just like I just enjoy seeing everybody come in day to day and just catching up with everybody's lives and seeing what they're up to. And
nice shot.
Let's go. Yeah, streaming's such a beautiful thing. You could be like anywhere in the world and just tune in, you know, and it's I love the variety of people from different parts of the world and the different kind of gameplay. And like, I got a good example. There's a guy that it's an interesting story. There's a guy that watches me from Russia, and he's unfortunately he's in a situation where he has to work in like for the military in a warehouse or something, and he watches me day to day, and he doesn't have the opportunity to play Fortnite because he's so stuck into what he has to do. It kind of opened up my eyes that not everybody necessarily has the opportunity to play the game, you know. And like, it was kind of like him. He could watch me and enjoy Fortnite, and I'm happy to be able to stream for those kind of people that don't have a chance to play the game even. Some people just watch, you know, they can't even play the game. They watch because they can't. So yeah,
I love
that. So.
And then a little birdie told me that you worked at a 5-star hotel in Florida.
Yep, I was working a 5-star Fine Dining.
Like? That
honestly, the experience that I gained from working at the Four Seasons in Palm Beach, the 2 years that I was there, I think it really shaped, kind of helped me become the streamer that I am today. They taught me how to, you know, talk to a variety of people, and I was working around celebrities. I took care of like Sylvester Stallone for 2 weeks straight. He was such a nice dude.
Dang.
They assigned me his
cool.
yeah, he was so cool. He was so cool. Him and his family, his 3 daughters, his wife, and him stayed at the hotel for 2 weeks. My boss told me that he's gonna put me in charge of their area. They were staying on the beach, on the pool deck, in like a private area, private zone. And he was the nicest guy ever. He tipped really well, didn't argue or complain about anything. He was it was such a good experience. He was just making jokes with me all day. He was such a nice guy. He would order like one salad. The salad there would be like $30-40 because it's the Four Seasons. Yeah, but it was you know, he used to give me $100 bill and just be like, you're good to go. Like, take care, man. And then
nice.
His wife was also like very concerned about me in the heat. She's like, are you drinking water? Are you taking care of yourself? Like, I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, his wife is super nice. Yeah, so such a good experience there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Took care of who else did we take care of? One Direction. One time, dude.
That is pretty neat.
Harry
There's
Styles
barrels in here for you guys.
Harry Styles is a nice guy. He's cool. He was a good dude.
And then you and your wife lived abroad for a while?
Yeah, so we that's a pretty cool story. My grandparents, their biggest dream was for me to like not let the culture and the heritage of everything, like where they're from, die with them. They grew up in Budapest, Hungary, in Europe. And my grandpa, when I was younger, he was like, you got to go to Europe. You have to live in Hungary. You have to live here at least 1 year in your life, just to experience like where your family comes from. So unfortunately, my grandparents kind of have a story like the movie Up, like the little old man and that's like my grandpa. He was with my grandma for all these years. She unfortunately passed away a little bit earlier, and it was really tough for him, and he passed away like a year and a half later. But when it all happened, I decided to take it seriously and make a move out to Europe, and got my dual citizenship. My wife got a teaching position, and we made it happen. We just did it, and we dropped everything we were doing, and it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there.
Storm, man.
Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah, it was so cool to go out there. Yeah Now I would do it all over again if I could. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm going to die to storm.
There's a good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wild is I was like, we're gonna drop at lethal because it's gonna be the hottest drop on this map. Nobody there, man.
No,
Not a soul.
This guy again is the same streamer. This guy caught me earlier.
Yeah, very, very frustrating.
Stream
I've
sniper
been
for
like
sure,
this
dude.
all
Stream
day.
sniper, the stream snipe.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
And then I have one more question for the moment. Can you tell me how you got like the story of how you guys got Nami?
How we got Nami? Oh, that story was a very how we got Nami biscuits, little baby. She was it was a really wild story. Did someone mention it to you? Is that what you're asking? 'Cause it was something else. We basically
Stitchy actually mentioned it to us. Yeah.
Stitchy may or may not be giving us intel, you know?
No,
We did our research through Stitchy.
We do love Stitchy.
Let me tell you about that,
1000%.
Petrov. Love it. Yeah, so basically it was a wild story. We got Nami online on Facebook. We went to go grab her from the person we were getting her from, and when we went to the house, it was like a 2-hour drive in the middle of Pennsylvania, out like in the outskirts. We rented a car, got out there, and when we got to the house to pick her up, nobody was answering the door. So we thought we had already like paid some money for her, and we were thinking like maybe we got scammed or something weird happened. We didn't know because we bought her. And come to find out, I was doing a lot of research on my phone outside this house. I was like, we're not gonna go back home. My wife's like, oh, we should leave. This is probably like something's not right here, you know. So I started doing research, and I found online the person we were getting her from. I found their obituary, and they had passed away a week prior. I found her obituary, and I was like, oh my goodness, the person died. This makes sense. This is why they're not answering. You know, obviously that's a big situation. And then I got through like some pages. I was able to find her husband's number. I called him. He came up. He was a really sad story. He said she passed, and she has 3 kids. It was a really tough story. And but we were outside that house for like 4 to 5 hours, like something like that, just waiting, trying to figure out what was going on. We didn't know if we would get her, but I'm so thankful that we got her. I think when we got her, she was a little bit malnourished because of the situation, obviously, with the family and stuff. You know, it's obviously, if you have a whole litter of kittens and a traumatic experience happens, you're most likely not going to be paying attention to the animals as much. You're going to be there for the family.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not like worried about that at all. I know that was a situation, but she was a little skinny and a little like not as healthy and whatnot. But I'm so glad that we stuck around and we picked her up, because that little kitten needed love. Like that little kitten, she was like a little love bug.
That's
like
a precious baby.
She's
Both
such a
of their
sweetie.
cats, I die every
They're
time
so
I see
cute.
them.
Well, I think Luffy's like
every
cat
time
cam?
you show them, I
Oh,
just
no,
yell in
dinner.
chat. I'm just like, Tobies! Because they have the cutest little Tobies ever.
They are my best friends. I know you say the same things
I
about your
love that.
girls, about your doggos and your puppies, and you know, Quiv, do you
She's
have
a
any
menace,
animals
though,
by
but
chance?
yeah.
She's a menace?
I have 4 cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 cats, let's
Quiv
go.
has 4 cats,
do.
yeah.
Dude, animals
I
are
met
family.
Quiv's cats. I do have a favorite, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Does Quiv know the favorite? Who's the favorite?
I do know the favorite. Favorite is
She knows mine.
Arthas.
Arthas is my favorite. I'm the only one who's he lets pet his belly.
Oh, let's go. I was gonna ask you, why is
You
he the
put-
favorite?
we're
What led you in that direction? But the belly
Because
rub,
he
the belly
chose
rubs.
me for the belly
Yeah, he
rubs. He
chose you.
bites.
That's
He
it.
bites
That's a
them
big
when
thing.
he bites them when they try to pet his belly, but not me.
Yeah, it's like a bear trap. You put your
Yeah,
hand in the middle
yeah.
of the stomach. You're just claws from all directions. You gotta be
Yeah.
careful. You know.
Yes.
For sure.
Oh. Thank you for the follow, Reptar. This has to be someone from Times Community.
It does.
What up?
They found me on a
has to
day
be.
that. So I got that follow on a day that I killed someone named Tommy Pickles in Fortnite.
No shot.
Yeah, and then I went to add them because I wanted to be like, hey, that's really cool. And they were friends with another Tommy Pickles that I know. And then moments later, I got followed by Reptar, and I was just like, what is today? What is
Pickles
this?
community is deep.
I love the lore there. That's awesome, Chad.
So I will forever remember that. And then, we love Reptar.
Heck yeah, dude. The Rugrats for me were such a big show in the household, and I think I've seen like every single episode, and I remember all the episodes, and I definitely something I watched a lot. I watched it all growing up show too, when they grew up a little bit.
Yeah,
Later
and
on in
I
life.
feel like they ruined it just a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like it wasn't what it should have been.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
But dang good, yeah. The movie too was so good. Love the Rugrats, man.
What's your favorite Saturday
That-
morning cartoon?
Oh yeah, we watched it. That between that and like Pokemon, those were my main.
Speaking of Pokemon, I have a Pokemon question for you.
I probably have an answer. Let's
Okay.
go. Pokemon
Well,
question.
let's see.
All right, chat.
is if you had to build your IRL Pokemon team based on people and their personalities. So you can say a person and then what their Pokemon would be. Can you tell me who your team would be?
Like a person, like a celebrity, or like a family member, like
celebrity, friends.
Happy, right? So you'd say Happy, and then what her Pokemon would be.
Wow. Okay. Oh, this is go, Queenie. Thank you for the sub love. Sending you all the love, manifesting joy and memories. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you so much, friend. All right.
Also, can we pause before you answer really quick?
I'm thinking this is tough.
Stitchy wants to know: have you ever gotten the Snoo Pokemon?
Snoo Pokemon? What does this mean? I don't know if I have, dude.
So Stitchy, do you know what Snoo is from Futurama?
Futurama, yeah, that's what I was. That's right. I just wanted to confirm that's what we're
Stitchy
talking
and I
about.
were playing after a tournament that we were in one night, and someone said Snoo, and I read it, and Stitchy goes, "Is that a Pokemon?" And I just go, "Yep, sure is."
Yeah.
And Stitchy believed me, yeah, for a hot minute.
Yeah, Snoo. I mean, it's believable, yeah.
Come on. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to derail that because I saw
these
in all
days and
caps.
ages, like this Pokemon, I know Pokemon so well, and still there's some Pokemon that I hear their names. I'm like, is that really one? Like, I don't believe it.
No,
but,
Stitchy was so proud of herself. I did feel really bad about that, but you know.
She really was.
There's a Pokemon called Snom. Chemical Cotton Candy says there is Snom. There's a Pokemon called Snom. He's like a little like ice like caterpillar. I don't know what is he, Chad? Like something like that. He looks a little sus, to be honest. I guess what I'm saying there. But yeah, the question you said, that's tough. I don't know. I know my Pokemon team, but associating them with people, I gotta think. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. You're auto running. I'm dead. Chad, I'm so dead. Nope. 5 health in the dream. Oh, I do like bear Pokemon very much. Ursaring. We're in builds. Oh, I'm cooked.
Yeah, we're built.
Oh, I'm cooked.
I didn't realize it either until it was
Were we
too
last
late
game too?
to be like,
in builds?
no, we do each game.
Okay. I was gonna
each
say.
game mode at least once.
I didn't build
Next
nothing
will be
last game.
trios and squads.
Okay. All right.
And reload.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the bear Pokemon, Ursaring, Teddy Ursura. I grew up loving Charmander, so I can't help it. Charizard, pretty basic, those guys, but when he goes, I associate with Snorlax. Snorlax is amazing. Snorlax is amazing Pokemon.
Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon.
Oh really? Snorlax is? That's such a good choice.
Yeah.
How can you not like Snorlax? Like he chills all day.
Self-revive.
Like, I want to be a Snorlax in my next life if possible.
They just sniped me through the bush.
How do I build? I don't have any keybinds for it. I want to build something in front of you. No, don't shoot her. No. I'll take the bullets. I don't have my keybinds for it. I'm just gonna run. I'm good at that.
All right. So while you run and think about it, I'll have a question from chat if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, and Stitchy wants to know how many celebrities have you met?
I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy, but I have met a lot of celebrities. I grew up in South Florida, and I did a lot of catering jobs. After I worked for the Four Seasons, I got opportunities to work for high-end houses. I'll run it. I'll get you guys back. Let me see, 100 gold. Maybe not. There's somebody there, but I've worked with a lot, dude. I mean, down in Florida, that's like the biggest thing. It's just like everybody, you know, you go work in the areas that all the celebrities are in because that's where you make the most money in hospitality. A lot of server jobs and but mostly catering. I worked like with the I don't know if you guys know them, but Jack Nicklaus. He's a golfer, very famous golfer. He was good friends with Arnold Palmer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like in the Happy Gilmore movie, the new one that came out. Whatever. He's like a big guy, and I used to work in his house a lot. But Michael Jordan, I took care of Michael Jordan one night. He did pretty well. He was pretty cool. Tiger Woods. Who else in
So what
sports?
I'm saying is we're not in 2 hours. We're not going to be able to get through all of the amazing, really cool Petrov lore.
Yeah,
is what I'm learning.
Some of the stuff. Yeah, that's what I've done. It was fun, man, working around these people, and I learned a lot being in those fields.
For sure.
And yeah, it was something. Florida was a great place. We want to move back down eventually, and we don't know when. We're up in Philly.
You guys kind of visit there a decent amount, right?
I try to go every 3 months. My dad is like he's about to be 77, and as he's getting older, he's the kind of guy I think is never gonna stop working in his life just because he loves to stay busy, and I can't see him like sitting on the couch ever. So but he's starting to slow down a bit. So I like to go down there and help him out, even though he doesn't really need it, or he says he doesn't need it. But yeah, that's it's so important to go down, guys. Also, if you guys have family at a distance, anybody in chat, anywhere, if you're listening, go visit them if you can. You know, if you have a time for it. I know I used to go every 6 months, and now I go every 3 months, because I feel like it's just necessary. You know.
Yeah, I lost both
the
of my
loved ones.
parents when I lived in England. So definitely one of like just go give them a hug, you know?
Yeah, that's so true. So true. So much love.
But yeah, no, I
Beautiful
think it's really cool. I've met one celebrity in my life, and I have a traumatic story. If you would like to hear it, but you don't have to hear it.
No, I'm a very curious kind of guy.
Okay.
What happened?
So I grew up in a very small town on the lake, and there was this old lady next door, and our older lady next door, and her husband, and she used to sew me clothes. Like, we loved her. And then one day he gets a phone call, and it's like, hey, so I did this test, and turns out that you're my dad. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And so then she calls my mom, and she's like, so his name was Mr. Bill. Bill just found out he has a kid. And my mom's like, well, who is it? And she goes, Rob Thomas, from Matchbox 20. Cool. They come down. Him and his wife Marisol come down to visit. I'm like 13, and I was getting ready to go to church. I had my little church shoes on, and I was a very shy kid. And so my sister runs off and leaves me on the way to a celebrity's house, literally next door. Well, in between my house and their house was like a set of trees. And it had a root sticking up, and they had just gotten a brand new deck built, and I tripped over that deck. And I cut my head open 18 stitches later. But as a shy kid, right, I'm sitting there and I'm laying on the bed, and I'm like, this isn't my mom's hand. And I'm like, whose hand is this? And then I hear his stepmom go, it's Rob's. And I go, while I'm getting stitches, I go, ah! And I like jerk back because I'm like, what do you mean Rob Thomas is holding my hand right now? I'm dying. But no, that's like the one and only celebrity that I've ever met, and I was 13, so I don't even know. You know what I mean? It doesn't really count. Now I probably wouldn't scream, you know? Just be like...
I think at 13, most of us would scream.
And And I'm sad I don't have the picture anymore, but there is a picture of me and Rob Thomas, and I have a giant Band-Aid on my forehead
That's who killed
to
us in that
cover
building.
the scar.
He's in there to the left.
So yeah, that was
building over there, right?
oh in a bush.
You got a couple. There's one behind you. I'm pretty sure it's standing on the edge of the building. It was the bonesy skin.
Up here on the pink house?
Bone jamming.
No, behind you. I could
here?
be wrong. He was standing by the door. I don't know where he
Maybe
went.
Maybe he
Maybe
ran
about
because
crouching?
his teammates got booted on.
Maybe. I would run if my teammates got busy on.
Any shields anywhere? I feel like he's sitting here somewhere. No. Okay, let me read it. Who needs builds? Is there a builder can do it? Ah, there he is. You're right.
He was
Little
waiting.
sneaky
He was
snake. What the heck? Ah, you're right,
I
dude.
like to call those little rats, not the instant emo.
Yeah, you're so proud. I can't.
Where's your teammate?
If we had a 1v1, he'd be done. He'd be done.
Thanks. Alright, we're gonna go do trio squads and reload.
Okay.
Hey, look at it. You were so right. Dang, he was right there. Father Time, welcome in, guys. What's up,
And
everybody?
then speaking of like famous people or celebrities or however you want to say it, you're friends with several of the Marvel Rivals voice actors, right?
Yeah, we've befriended a few of them. It's been such a good experience to meet all of them, and I honestly like it's unreal to see their growth and the stories they've told me about their success. It's really cool. They mentioned that they've never had this much recognition as a voice actor until this game came out. They've been noticed in the street, and like people are like, yo, like yelling their alt lines and stuff like that. And
That's
Jordan,
pretty cool.
yeah, it's like such a cool experience to see. I think a big reason too is because they decided to play their own character in the game and stream it. And I think a lot of people now see the face attached to the character. A really cool example of like how they have been changing the game almost in a way is that the voice actor of Namor, Danger Marin, he started making merch, and he called his merch on his shirts. There was something he put down called the Wet King. It's like a little funny thing he says about like Namor being like a underwater king, but it's like his own thing, the own thing he coined, the Wet King. They went to a big convention in LA, and they met with the creators of the game, of Marvel Rivals. They had a dinner with them. At the end of the dinner, with the director or whatever, the main dude of the company was like, yo, we got to talk to you, to Daniel. Daniel thought he was going to get in trouble because of his merch, and they were like, yo, we like your merch, the Wet King stuff. We want to incorporate what you came up with into the game as a voice line. So now they're not only like doing the voices behind the characters, playing them, but they're also starting to, change the game itself with their own ideas, which is like really interesting.
That's pretty cool. But also, can I say that your voice, you have the voice made like for all things
do it.
content creation. I'm waiting for a Petrov Marvel's rival character. Like, who would you be?
You know what? Voice acting is like the next thing I really. My
think
wife's
you.
really
I
pushing it,
think
and
you
I have the
would
connection
kill
with
it.
them.
I think you would kill it.
for sure.
1,000%.
I have to pursue this.
By the
I
way,
gotta
that
build a
is
little
initially
portfolio.
what made me come into your stream to speak, because I'm like, I like this voice. It pulls you in, and and not like a weird way, but it does, because you have that very
I
like
worked really strongly on that. The radio
broadcasty
voice is what I went for that.
For
So I
sure.
have a Go XLR, and I was messing with settings, and I watched a lot of tutorials on how to have that like smooth podcast radio voice. So I did mess around with a little bit.
So
but,
note to self, when I get me a really good microphone, reach out to Petrov for settings.
Tip too, if you guys want to I know it sounds funny, but the best thing to do if you want to have a better voice when you're streaming is I actually hear my voice in real time through my headset. I know for a lot of people that's tough to it kind of annoys them or whatever, but for me,
It makes me talk in slow motion.
In slow motion?
It does. I don't know why.
Really?
I start I start slow talking.
for me it's I guess I'm so used to it, but it helps me understand what you guys are hearing, and then if I'm popping on the mic too loud, like different words and stuff, I hear it and I know what you guys hear, so I try to focus on my voice essentially. That's what I do, yeah. So I want to make sure.
That's fair.
And what I haven't realized is I've been training my voice all these years, not even preparing myself to be a voice actor in a way, but not even realizing it,
No, I think you would do so good at it, and I can't wait to load into Marvel Rivals and play with the coolest character ever, with the coolest line ever.
I wish. Well,
No,
I mean, I have the
We're
connection.
gonna manifest it.
I know who to contact. They gave me the information for that, so I just need to make a portfolio. It's on me, and then hopefully
I think you should do it.
I'm gonna 100%. That's my wife and I've been talking about this a lot, and I just got to make a little portfolio and start sending it into places, and then hope for the best kind of thing.
But then I also get to be cool by proxy and say, hey,
Yeah,
I know this
let's
one.
go.
You know what I mean?
So I have to
seriously, I do think you would kill it.
No, I appreciate that so much. That encourages me a lot,
everybody.
actually. I need these kind of comments. Thank you guys. I definitely should pursue it. I've been teeter-tottering with it, and my wife's been really big on the voice acting thing, and it's you gotta do it, you'd be so good, you're good. And not to say it's my wife, she loves me, so I feel like she's being nice. You guys too, everybody.
Because seriously,
I really appreciate that, guys. Thanks fam. Let's go. I've been telling Petrov to shoot a shot with VA stuff. Timmy says, dude, I have to, I just gotta do it. I just gotta make a little.
I agree.
It'd be so much fun doing that too. Imagine having if my voice was in a game, we're playing that game every day.
Listen,
I would love
I know
that.
a really cool artist who could make a cartoon and you could voice it, and that you could
No
send that in
way.
and be like, hey,
For real?
yeah.
If they ever need a voice for the cartoon,
artwork done.
or if they make cartoons, let me know.
I'm sure that they could draw you something. I'm sure we could
Okay.
we could convince
What?
them just specifically for you. And
Oh
they
my
know who
goodness.
I'm talking about, and they're probably gonna yell at me.
They're gonna offer me out, offer me to other people.
No,
My
we
services.
have an amazing friend that we've made through Twitch who just an amazing artist.
Awesome.
They make a lot of almost everybody that we know now is emotes.
That's so
At
cool.
least
Support
one
your
of
artists,
them,
guys.
yeah.
So important. Always support your
for
artists
sure.
out there.
For sure.
So I have
It's
to ask,
important.
because we ask everybody, if you had a theme
What's up?
song, what would it be?
If I had a theme song, what would it be? Let me ask my wife. She knows me more than I know me.
I love that so much.
I like. So for me with music, I always say that there's not one genre that I don't like. I feel like you can always find maybe one song, even if it's I know country gets hated on a lot. I like country, and things like that. And everybody's so quick to hate on a whole genre, but
No, for sure.
so I like music is what I'm saying. I love classic, I like jazz, I like hip hop, rap, rock. A little bit, maybe one or two songs of heavy metal, maybe that's pushing it there a little bit, but a little country, everything, yeah. Walking on Sunshine, Timmy says, walking on sunshine. Dude, maybe the Bare Necessities. I feel like that's
I feel like that's
Bare
valid.
Necessities. That's what I like. Yeah, that's my theme song. Straight up.
Oh my gosh, Tommy, Rachel,
But I
or
also-
Petrov.
Necessities, simple bare
I
necessities.
I will say, going back to the you being such a welcoming creator and all of those things. You started Bear Fam, and the amount 90% of my friends are Bear Fam. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
And it's just
That's simply why I made the team. I've been wanting to create something like this for such a long time. And when I hit partnership, I had the availability to do so. And I just love, for me, when I grew up as a kid, my favorite thing to do was to get one friend to meet another friend. If I had a friend that I thought would be meshed with another friend pretty well, I'm like, let me introduce them. They'll be buddies. And then seeing that friendship being built for me is such a beautiful experience, you know. And now I'm kind of doing that in the streaming world, and that's what I've been wanting to do with the stream team and community blending, raid suggestions. If people need help, like to figure out who to raid or who to lurk or whatever, you have the Bear fam to go to right away. Everybody's like-minded.
Sure.
You know, and that's simply what it is. We're not like going to the biggest esports, you know, tournaments in the world. We're not like nothing like that. We're just simply a team of people from different parts of the world with different personalities, you know, playing different kinds of games, all with the same like goal in mind: grow our channels, have fun, and build friendships. Simply this.
Yes.
Simply this.
Absolutely.
I love
That's
that
all
it's
I-
not a
And it could-
competition.
For sure.
I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to have viewers. You know how many people stream for years to 0 viewers, and they try so hard to get viewers? Obviously, you know, it's so difficult out here. But if you have a little stream team, you know, off rip, people like you see the page, you see streamers, and then you can like show support to everybody, and it's fun to have chatters and someone to talk to. You know, that's all some people want is one person in their chat to talk to while they're playing games. That's all they want. You know, and it's if we can make that happen, that's what's up. So.
And I will say too, like when I have a new friend or a friend that's like, hey, I'm thinking about streaming, once they get started, I'm like, hey, I know this really awesome like community that I think you know you should look out for or look into, because of like the like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my brain melted when I saw like 3 people or 4 people looking at me.
No,
Just
you're
because of like
welcoming to new
everything that I
creators and
have.
stuff, and-
Yes, and I think that's what Twitch needs more, because there's space for everyone, right? Whether they want to grow a big community or just they want somebody to hang out with. And I don't think that people always see it that way.
No, you're absolutely right. No, I definitely agree with that. It's such a fun thing, you know. And I know a lot of people hesitate to stream for the first time ever because they don't think they have the proper skill, or they don't have the right equipment. And like, dude, you guys can go live like right away. You don't need all the best stuff. It's fun to see the growth of a channel too. When someone sees you with no webcam
really
or whatever, and then you're like, oh, I remember back when you used to play on the Switch, and now you're on your PC. It's amazing to see, you know, the upgrade, and it's fun to see that.
Even me going back and looking through some of your clips and trying to find like, you know, some content that we could use for that, I was like, holy, things have changed.
Yeah, you see the variety of like the quality. Yeah, exactly. It's no stream. This is the biggest tip I give to everybody: is no stream is perfect, and no matter what anybody tells you, their stream is not. It's not perfect. There's always going to be little like things you can increase, get new hardware, you can get new emotes, you can have new scenes in OBS, whatever it may be. You're constantly working on your stream and your vibe, because there's always new things to add and new games coming out. So yeah, chat. Every streamer, even the top streamers in the world, they're constantly adding and doing things to their stream. So don't ever like put yourself
and those
down.
same people started at 0.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody starts at 0.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I always tell the guys, everybody in chat too, you got to stream to nobody for some time before you can stream to anybody. It's gonna, you know, you got to put in some hours first and get familiar with it.
Get very comfortable with talking to yourself.
Yeah. Keep yapping. I always say talk to your chat like you have 100 people in there. You know, just keep talking. Even if nobody's hanging out, just talk. Because there might be one person that clicks in, they hear your conversation for that split second, and they like what you're saying, and they start talking to you, and then that's it. Then you got a friend. And that's just, you know, it's my biggest thing too. Just talk, guys. If you go into his chat and somebody's just sitting there quiet, like imagine this. How long does this feel, guys? Ready? We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Starting now. Okay, that was like 10 seconds. But you see that? You feel like that was
That's
just
like the longest.
That felt like forever.
Lifetime, because I
was like
never
2 hours.
shut up.
That was like 2 hours,
I don't think
right?
I've ever stopped yapping. As soon as I hit the go live button, I don't stop talking.
Yeah, it's same. Yeah, really, crickets, doorknobs. Yeah, got real quiet.
Yeah.
It was like the longest time, like 10 seconds ever, right? How long did that feel, guys? Like for real, like, you know, that felt like forever.
I think it felt at least a minute. I was like,
I did.
okay, Petrov, I think it's been 10 seconds.
I was counting in my head. I was like, yo, Slayer.
Was like, I'm ready to talk again.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, that's why it's just talk. If you don't know what to talk about, just like, you know, there's always something
Narrate
to talk
your
about.
gameplay.
Yeah,
narrate what
That's
you're
the big
doing
one.
in the game.
Exactly. Narrate, guys. Too long, Copper, you know. Slayer goes, hey, I know those lovely ladies. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Quiv. Let's go, Slayer.
Hey. It's what your biggest piece of advice for streamers would be, but I think you've just been dropping it all stream.
Yeah, all this stuff, I would say. Definitely all these things.
It's valid, though.
All these things, definitely. It's like I said, guys, I really, really love what I do here. And if anybody, you know, experience what I'm experiencing, then I'm going to push for that so heavily. So
But I will also say, I think that a lot of your success and your community that you have built is because people know that you love what you're doing. They can genuinely see that you're having fun and you're enjoying it, and so people want to come in and also enjoying that. Yeah, you are very, very upbeat, and like I crash out when I die in Fortnite. You're just like, okay, we'll do it.
I know
again. I will say that clip of you with the alien, I couldn't not. That is my favorite clip I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
I do not like the pump. Oh my god.
Let's go. Somebody said in my chat one night, they're like, I want to be as happy as you, Petrov, when you lose a game. I've never seen anybody like that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
what do you mean?
You're not wrong.
You know, someone said that, and I was like, that's so funny. Like, I guess I am. I don't know. I like to laugh. My dad is a guy who just loves to constantly laugh, almost to a point where it's a little annoying, but I love him so much. He just loves to like crack jokes constantly, dude, in my whole life. And his mentality and his philosophy is just like, you got to laugh, you got to have fun in any moment, at any given time. You know,
they're absolutely gonna chase, by the way.
The worst thing is when I get in an elevator with my dad, dude, and full of people when I was younger. Oh my gosh, he just start cracking jokes, and like he was a bartender for like 25 years, and he worked in a really busy bar in West Palm Beach, and he's just really good with people. And the reason why I am today, I know it's hard for me to accept, like, you know, when you guys say such nice things about me, especially for my birthday. When I read all those birthday cards, I can't really accept the love too well. And I just got to say that I have really, really, really good parents. My mom is like my best friend. She really just has the best heart in the world. All my friends loved her so much growing up, like a second mom kind of thing. And and my dad was a little bit more strict, way more strict actually, but he showed me tough love, and he also showed me how to laugh and have fun. And I think between both of them, I'm who I am today. So if anybody ever says anything, I'm like, yo, it's just my parents. We're so.
And we think that you're a giant W. So.
Well, you too, guys. You guys are giant W's as well. Thanks to W to know a W or something. Let's go, dude.
And thinking of like where you are, like how you were raised, how you were brought up, and things like that. Who was Petrov before streaming, and like how different is that version from you today?
Before streaming, let's see. I do say like I am very similar to how I was, I would say, but I definitely I don't know. I'm just like more. I'm better at listening, I guess, to people. I've learned that, like, you know, you got to be patient with some people. In the streaming world, you know, it's different when you're face to face with somebody as opposed to being online. And I've just learned that just having patience with people, and no matter what they're going through, some experiences can seem like not much to one person, and for another person, it can mean a completely different thing. And just learning. Since the first day I started streaming, it's been a learning experience about the community. And I think playing with viewers is such a different thing too, because people come in, I know their voice, I know what they sound like, they talk to me about their life, and every single person that comes to chat, I do remember everything we talk about. And those are some of the best comments, is when someone comes in like, how do you remember my story of my sister from 4 years ago? I haven't been here. Like, I'm like, because I don't forget, man. It's like,
yeah.
So it's just a whole person telling me about their life. It's everybody's different. Everybody has their own story.
My biggest thing is when they come in and they're hanging out, and then they come back with a different color name, and I'm like,
I know. I picked that up. I'm like, yo, you changed your name color. You know, or they change your name a little bit, like a little name change, just a bit. I'm like, yo, your name changed a bit, or like. Or if they come in and they change their name and they don't tell me, I'm like, bro, I don't know who you are, but I see that you've been here. Like, you've been following me for years. Like, who are you? And they're like, oh yeah, I changed my name. You know, you recognize that. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Right away, I'll be like, oh no, dude, who are you? It's cool. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Chad. It's so cool being a streamer for all these years too. Some people have like grown up with the channel, which is super cool. I've had some people watch me since they were like getting into high school and stuff, and now they're like off past college, and like they're in the middle of their life. And I think that's one of the most rewarding things as a creator is since I've been doing it for so long, people come in, they're like, yo, I used to watch you when I was a kid, and like now, like, you know, things are going like this for me. Thank you for talking to me throughout my life. And you know, that's probably the most rewarding thing, hearing people say things like that. But
I'm gonna hard swap. We're gonna hard swap. We're gonna come back to the Pokemon question, but my question to get you re-revved for that is, who is your starter Pokemon and why?
My starter Pokemon would probably be Teddy Ursura, the little bear Pokemon. And why? Well, bears, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Where did is bears just your favorite?
Battlestar Galactica.
So we're about to get into a whole different conversation. I'll tell you guys why. So the theme of my stream is bears. We got the bear fan, bears. And the question is, why bears? You know, why?
Why bears?
Why bears? I'll tell you guys why. So I used to go to Budapest every 2 years as a kid growing up. And my grandmother used to take me to the largest bear sanctuary in Eastern Europe. It's a very like a great experience. You go in, you feed bears honey. Like there's like a little like fence. You go up to them, you put like honey on a spoon, and you feed them. And these are all bears that were like poached or like attacked or something. They're all like injured or whatever. Sanctuary, you know. And there's a language barrier between my grandmother and I. I didn't speak like very little Hungarian. She spoke very little English, so that was like our thing that we did together like growing up. And imagine being like 5 years old, 4 years old, in front of a huge friggin' 1,000-pound grizzly bear. And like petting them a little bit on their ears, and like they were really nice bears, you know. And like then going back home to the United States and like trying to tell my friends, like one of my friends got a lizard. I'm like, dude, I was petting bears last week. Like it's crazy. So I had a really big like love for bears because I had such a young age. I had such an introduction with them, and also the attachment to my grandmother, being in Hungary and all that. And it was just something we did every year. So when I was growing up, my friends even in high school used to call me like the bear, Petrov the bear. Like that's been like my nickname, the bear, and like Petrov, and like it's already been a thing prior to streaming, you know. And I just like I decided when I wanted to do a theme, I was like, what do I like? And like bears have been like, I love bears, so I was like, boom, grizzly bears. It's like a community sense of feeling, family, you know. Bears are very packs of bears or whatever, dude. You know, that's cubs, little babies, you know.
Can I just say I love when you put the bear head on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody sent me that in my PO box, and dude, I opened it up. I'm like, what is this?
No,
oh my gosh,
it's amazing. Yeah, it's
mask.
so funny.
Yeah, that's why we got the bear fam, and that's why I just love grizzly bears. I love bears all together, and Ursaring. Yeah, Teddy Ursa is my favorite Pokemon. So when I was little, I was like, I gotta collect bear Pokemon, and my mom got me all the Ursaring cards and all that, and I just always loved bears. So that's how it all. That's why we are the bear fam, chat. That's the reason.
I love it.
Yep.
No, I've met so many wonderful like streamers in general, but the girly pops and bear fam go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Like shout out to all of the girly pops and bear fam, all of you. I've gotten to like vaping. Did the tournament. I did pop into vaping's Heartopia game the other day. It was for a quick second, but no. And then we, Go and Stitchy, and then Quiv, and then our friend Sarius has now joined, and it's just
Sarius, yeah.
I have really enjoyed like getting to know the girly pops too, because no matter what anybody says, I think we need more girls in games, and just and for sure. So guys, it's nice to see.
On that note, so important, guys. If you are in a game, this was for my guys in the chat. If you ever hear a girl getting harassed or anything, please stand up for them. We were playing some games with Jordan Reynolds, the voice actor from Adam Warlock, and he brought this up. And ever since he said that, I'm like trying to advocate that a little bit more. Girls do unfortunately get harassed very, very, very strongly on the streaming world and gaming. And Delulu, oh my gosh, man! If you're a girl and you say something, you get targeted right away. It's like insane.
No, I actually had to stop streaming in mornings because of the amount of trolls that would just pop in a stream. It became one of those things where it's like, at what point is it not worth it?
That's what that drives me up the wall.
That's why I don't do my early streams anymore. Yeah, and like I can ban them, right, and move on. But it's at some point, some of the things they start to say or do, it does kind of wear on your mental health. So for myself, I said, well, I'm not gonna continue to do constant morning streams, and even now and then Quiv and I stream together every Monday, and every now and then I still get them, but not as bad as when I was doing like my 9 a.m. or my 8 a.m. streams.
For me, the biggest thing was like I was so worried about my wife getting into streaming, because exactly what you're explaining, I didn't want her to experience. I didn't want her to get on and then feel maybe discouraged or like bad about herself or something, because people are so ruthless, the girls in the streaming world, and it's just not right. And
they are.
It's just not right, Chad. So stand up for our...
You hear it a lot.
He gets the pushing 40 comments all the time, but then you go into a male streamer who is 40, and they're just like, "You're the GOAT," and it's just like,
it's so messed up. Yeah. She's,
okay.
The way she defends it, like the way she like talks about how how she reacts to these things too, is so like she does it so professionally and like so. I mean, she makes it make so much sense. I
wouldn't. I'm not.
She has such good points when she says things. Like people will be like, why are you dancing? That's cringe or whatever. She's like, I'm living my life. Screw you. Get out of here. I'm having fun.
I would love for everyone to be able to have that mindset, and have the mindset before you speak to think that they're just having fun. Like it's not affecting you. And I don't think people realize that scrolling is free.
Not only that, but like there's people behind the URL there. Like I'm a real person. Tommy Rachel's a real person. We have real lives outside of this. And even though it's happening online, like it still affects you outside of online. Like you're going to think about that when you go to bed that night. And if the role was reversed,
it's so important.
Yeah. If the role was reversed or somebody said that to your mom or your sister, like you would be upset.
100%.
If you wouldn't say it to your mom or your sister, maybe don't say it to a stranger on the internet.
So true. Like, I try my best. I have a big rule with my mods. My guys, don't ban anybody in chat until I speak to them a little bit. If they come in here and they say something rude to me, whatever, I try to like understand where they're coming from. I try to think like maybe they had something going on in their day, they had a bad day at school or work, and they're putting the energy they're projecting onto us, you know. And I always try to like, you know, figure out why somebody's the way they are, and I try to teach them the right way to like act, you know, and just etiquette in chat and all that. But
Absolutely.
but yeah, but with you guys, I can only imagine like some of the things they say to you, like some nasty. Holy shit!
I think I've gotten pretty lucky and been pretty left alone, honestly.
I could say that I have gotten.
But I know
lucky.
Tommy Rachel's gotten some crazy people. I'm just like, golly, brother, calm down.
I also tend to get killed by the really crazy names in Fortnite. Like that. Why is that your name?
Oh no.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's
really
all right.
Names.
Yeah. Are you family friendly, Petrov?
I am not, to be honest. I know I don't. A lot of people think this because I don't curse all that much. I just grew up in a household. If I said something, my dad would be the end of me. So I kind of like, you just put me in a situation where I don't curse. But anybody can say whatever they like. I don't have any issues with that. It's not. We're 18 plus. We have a peen command. So.
Oh yeah, that.
I've been over here trying to be really good about cursing because I'm like, I don't know if he's family friendly.
No, you guys can curse. No, for sure.
But I will say with that command, that other
really
clip that. I guess my peen is broken. The way that you said, I guess my peen is broken. I had to listen to that, obviously, because I was making that multiple times. I think I went to bed going, I think my peen is broken.
It was broken. It wasn't working that night. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
So funny.
Such a funny clip, dude.
And going through your clips, speaking of, I can tell that, you know, people hype you up, man. There's so many clips. Just for one stream, I mean, at 30 clips plus, and that's pretty cool. That's
honestly,
pretty cool.
I honestly, I don't know what. I'm not good at like. I just don't know how to show my appreciation. I'm just like, thank you guys all so much for being part of my life. Everybody here. It's you know, it's a beautiful thing, and I don't know. I'm so bad with like showing my gratitude, but thank you all so much. That's all I can really say. Is I appreciate you guys more than you can ever imagine.
That's all you need to say. You know what I mean?
It's true. That is true. Yeah. It's. I don't know though. It's such a beautiful thing. It's
Are you
for me.
the people where you're like, when I tell you the week or the month that I have had of I don't know how to say thank you anymore, but I need to. I've had a PC like partially funded. Quiv's fiance sent me the rest of the parts, so I have a new PC. My chair broke like right after I ordered the PC parts.
No.
They funded offline for me a chair, and I'm just like, how do I say thank you? How do I do that? Because I didn't expect for them to do that. I didn't need, like, obviously it's a big help, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just don't want to react. It's like such a big thing.
Kind of a need, because I'm like, there's a chance I just don't show up because my PC is actively dying.
No.
But no, it's like, how do you say thank you to that? And like, you know what I mean? I want them to feel how they made me feel.
Exactly.
But like, how do you do that? How do you show that?
I'm in a bush. I'm trying to get some heals.
Is reboots still going? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so true, so true. Thank you guys for the love in the chat. I appreciate you guys all so much. That's why I stopped using my camera and stepped back from streaming vaping goes, but I'm coming back a little at a time. Oh, because of like people in the chat being nasty. Yeah. That's such a sad thing, vape. Like, it's like, you know, people are just so rude. No reason. They're just, you know, attention seekers and stuff. But they're giving you, you know, your chat giving you an additional view. I know it's not the best scenario, but I don't know. You know, it's a tough situation. You gotta get back to the vape. You know, don't let those people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make you not want to do it again or whatever. So
no, get you some good mods.
Exactly. Yeah,
make sure you have Saribot in chat.
Yep.
And
exactly,
just don't let it affect you. But
and just that's the big. Just remember, they are also strangers on the internet. They don't know you.
Yeah. It took me a long time, even myself, like for quite some time to build that thick skin. And like when people would come in and they would say something nasty, I would like go to bed and think about it. I'd be like, man, did I really like? What did I do wrong to make this person? Like, I'm very much a person, if someone doesn't like me, unfortunately, I need to figure out why. You know, what did I do to, what did I go wrong? Why? You know, just simply why. And I would used to think about that a lot off stream. Someone come in and be like, yo, dude, yeah, I don't know, something, just whatever, you know, and I'd go to bed and be like, dang, dude, like, did I really? Do I really? am I really? And then once I started to really, like how you just said they're just strangers on the internet, like put that into a perspective that they're just random people, like they don't mean anything to me, and
yeah,
things got a lot better.
But
you know?
it's hard. It's hard to get that
to get to that point.
mindset.
Yeah.
I forgot Mark.
And a lot of times they're externalizing feelings about themselves. Let's be so honest.
Projecting stuff.
Yeah.
100%. They got something else deeper going on, and they just don't know how to deal with it, and they take it out on other people.
It's like, let me make you feel as bad as I'm currently feeling. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck?
Sorry.
Maybe I should reboot, or I don't know if I should.
I can try and get to you. Oh.
I don't know. I think we have like a little more time left with it. What up, problem solver facts? Yeah, dude. I'm the exact way Vape goes. I give you guys enough just being you and existing brother Copper. You know what? That's so nice of you to say that. I appreciate it. Miss Frizzle, thank you for the follow. Frizzle, you guys, make sure you guys show some love to the legends we're playing with too. I don't know if one of the mods can give a shout out for Quiv and Tommy. That'd be a major W. I could also
people everywhere.
There are people everywhere. You are not wrong.
We played Poppy's Playtime last night. I don't
Oh,
really
how
know
did
the
that
games,
go?
I don't either.
It was I dipped into something new for the first time, and I ended up streaming on YouTube, and we had the best stream I've ever had on YouTube. 100+ viewers,
Let's go.
over 12,000
Nice.
views. Yeah, it was like so incredible.
We had that conversation with Stitchy as well of like sometimes the streams you're unsure about are the streams that you don't
The best.
really want to do turn out to be some of your best streams.
Absolutely. And that goes so true with also in hand-in-hand with content. Like when you post a video, sometimes I work on a video for like 5 hours, and then like I post it, nothing happens, and the video that I just simply upload, a clip with no editing, will get like tons of views, you know. So but same kind of situation, guys. Never overthinking is such a big thing in you know, in life. You just think like, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, just do it, live it, and then see what happens. You know, just don't think so much about everything. And I'm a big overthinker.
And you never know when it's gonna be your day or your moment.
Facts.
Yes. And what's the worst that's gonna happen? You fail.
Yeah.
And all that failure is a chance to improve. Like.
Absolutely.
I've learned some of the biggest things from falling flat on my face.
You gotta have those dips into like life, those times to learn the most about yourself, and it teaches you so much. You know, when you're feeling low, guys, and like times are tough, you just know that at the end of the day, you're gonna come out of that like so much more, like, you know, stronger. You're just gonna learn more about yourself and grow from that. You know.
For sure. Was there ever a moment in your streaming journey career that you were just like, I quit? And what made you decide to not and maybe come back?
So when I moved over to Europe,
buddy, I'm in my inventory.
Oh no. What gun is this?
I just started dropping everything. Don't mind me. Of course, I can't reboot now. Go ahead and finish me, please. They're up here. There you go. My reload wasn't working.
But like what you were saying, so a time that I almost gave up, right? Basically,
you almost quit, and like what brought you back?
I would say when I moved to Europe, when I moved to Budapest, we were doing extremely well in the beginning of like 2019, and I made that move to Europe, and the time zone and my living situation wasn't really so great, and my viewership dipped down a lot, and I was kind of like still in the beginning of my streaming journey career, and I really took that to heart. I was like, oh man, like maybe I should just give up. Like I was averaging like almost like 180 viewers, whatever, in Florida, and then I moved over there, and it was like maybe 10 or 15 a night or day, and I was like really disappointed. I was like, I had such a good momentum, and I like, oh man, you know. But that was back when I really like was so worried about viewership and all that, which is not the right wasn't the right mindset, you know. And yeah, I almost gave up then, but it's so important that just don't give up, guys. You know, keep going. If you're streamers, creators, you need a little break. Give yourself that break. Breaks are important, you know. We all need it. But don't my biggest things when I took breaks ever, I would feel like so bad coming back. Like I almost like I've done something bad to the community, you know. Like I'm like, oh man, if I come back, everybody's gonna be mad. I'll honestly, Chad, the biggest tip I could tell you if you're in that situation, your community 100% wants you to be streaming. No one's ever gonna be like, why are you live today? You haven't been live in weeks. Maybe one guy, but like Lightner in the chat. You hear Lightner? But it's, you know, it's basically yeah, man, your community just wants to see you. The most difficult part about streaming sometimes is simply hitting that live button. You know, I sit there sometimes. There's been nights, I'll be honest, Chad. There's been nights where I've been behind my computer desk, ready to go live. Everything's on, all the cameras, everything's flying, going, cat cam, whatever. and then I just don't do it because I'm like I can't. You know, like I'm like I don't feel like I can do this right now, and I don't know if like I overthink things, and then there's been nights like that where I almost don't go live, but then I go live, and then it ends up being like you said earlier, Tommy, like the best content, best stream,
The best.
high energy, so much fun. You know, it's such a beautiful thing, and that's why streaming is so great because it can really change your mindset on things quickly in seconds. You know, as soon as I went live, dude, all those feelings just like they left, they just disappeared. Yeah, you know. Thank you, Jack, for the
sure.
lurk.
So you've been,
The
you've
lurk.
been
I think I heard Sarius say once IRL before URL, and I have just tried to be like, you know, I can't today, but maybe I can tomorrow, but not
Yeah,
putting the
that's
weight
the
on
thing.
myself, because I have this really big fear if I can't today, no one's coming back. They're gone forever.
That's the
But
vibe that
then
I
that's
feel, too.
also eating at your mental health. So it's just like, I'm going to take care of me today, but maybe I can tomorrow. And if they don't show up, let it be. And
okay.
Let it be. Yeah, so
and
be
if
it.
and they will either eventually come back or you'll make new friends and a new community. But I will tell you, I will be very sad if I lose my community because I love them so much.
Yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense. It's so true. It's so true. I have that same feeling inside too. Stacey, thank you for the 13 months. Let's go. Thank you for.
We
Oh,
know you've been
Stacey.
streaming for 8 years, and you've done a lot of tourneys and some cosplays. What's been your favorite on-screen fit?
You guys tell me, because you know what it is. Come on.
Shrek,
It's
1,000%.
Shrek.
Yes! Onion
That's
Shrek,
my
dude.
favorite
No,
on-stream fit.
That was probably my favorite cosplay, favorite like thing I've ever done. And that moment when Happy tuned in, and I was still live. Somebody in the community came in. I think Chemical Cotton Candy came in. She was like, "Yo, I don't know if you know, but Happy just posted you." And I was like the first person she posted up. And you know, in that moment, it just everything flowed so naturally. And grabbing that onion and biting into the peel
No,
and all
that
that
was
was so
iconic.
fun.
Flashback. End of flashback.
That's
It really
iconic.
was.
So much fun, dude.
It's even more iconic because you hate onions. Isn't that
I
what
hate
what
onion-
I've
I
heard?
hate them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just,
So
they're just, I mean, I like them when they're cooked, but like
No.
grilled, but not on raw. I don't know. They get me like, I guess.
but you're
sick a
an
little bit, dude.
amazing actor.
'Cause
I
you
knew
couldn't
from
tell.
the clip
Went
that
in.
you didn't like onions, you know?
It was
I
supposed to be
thought
a
you were
prop.
Shrek, IRL.
Even though Shrek, you know, doesn't really eat onions, I thought he did. And then there's not really like any video
There's
proof of him
not.
eating an onion. It's just him like in an onion cart, you know,
I think
like
he takes
driving.
a bite of an onion when they're talking about onions,
Onions
are,
having layers.
Ogres are like onions and they
Yeah.
have layers, but
Oh,
I
he
don't
does
think
bite
he
into
really
it?
eats it after that. I think so. Or
Chad, is this, yeah? Okay, okay,
is
then,
that
then
one
I
of
feel way
those
better.
moments? What's it like where you like imagine like the Haynes logo looks
the
one way and it
the
actually
mandolin,
doesn't?
the
The
manda.
mandolin effect, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I almost
I
called it the
don't know.
Mandalorian. That's why I let you
It's-
guys
The
think.
Mandalorian effect.
No,
yeah.
Mandela. I've got two people on me.
But, yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. That cosplay and
No, doing that because that
love
was
that.
my first happy tournament as well.
let's go.
And doing that alongside creators like you, like yourself, and like all of the other creators, I definitely in that moment had imposter syndrome so bad. I'm like, I don't belong here.
No, don't. You
but I
your
will
cosplay
say,
was so amazing.
I think
like
you
It
slayed your
was.
fit, and I
Cynthia.
think I slayed my fit.
Yes, you did. It was so good. It was so hype. So hype.
But no, I didn't know that you were going to be Shrek. And then I remember just like popping a few people up to look, and I was like, "Oh my God, Petrov is Shrek."
The funny part about that day is that I woke up probably 30 minutes before I had to go live. I typically don't stream until like late 10 p.m. Eastern time zone. I think it was like a 7 p.m. event or 6 p.m. and I
Yeah.
had a late night stream the night before. I was exhausted, and my wife comes into the room. She's like, "Don't you have a tournament today?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's 30 minutes." And dude, it's all my wife, bro. She put it all together. She like
W
got all the
Mel.
she put me
She
like
did
I don't know how she did it.
fantastic.
I don't know how she
So
did it,
good.
dude. She
So
crushed
good.
it. She
I might have to
You have to,
reach
like,
out
figure
to
out how to
her
put
for
the nose on.
if I ever get another tournament and be like, "Hey, can you walk me
I'll send
through
over.
how to do this, please?"
the steps. Yeah, she oh man, it was so much fun.
Everybody on the map is over here, by the way, like in this
I did
area.
like the rose one too. Was a lot of fun. The rose.
No,
and,
it
he's a
was.
bee. That was cool too.
You do look like a women's toy in that, respectfully.
I
In
knew
the
so many people. The rose toy, dude. I didn't know what I set myself up for that
you
night.
did
but
set
yeah,
yourself up,
everybody.
but I mean, I I didn't know other people were saying it, but no, it's pretty great.
It was so
it's
funny.
Pretty funny.
Everybody was like, "Yo, you look like this thing." I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Rose," or whatever it's called.
It should have been like, "I need you to Google this," and let you find that out.
Oh, this is what this is. Yeah, okay. This is what I am today.
No, absolutely. No, that's so funny. But no, you killed all the looks. But
I love it, man.
So
I can't wait till the next one. So much fun.
I didn't do the second. I wanted to do the second tourney. I didn't get in. It's okay. That's a bit another story. But what I'm saying is, from your first tourney to your second tourney with the happy, like, do you have a moment that stands out from either one of those, or like something you wish you would have done differently, or?
To be honest, I just wish that I played better in the second tournament.
Same.
I got on a team with Ventress, and I met Ventress at TwitchCon. And Ventress is cooking, right? I'm cooking. I'm just sitting here like weighing her down, dude. I feel like I was not.
No.
And the thing is, we got on the team twice. In the first game, I'm like, all right, you know what, whatever. But the second game, I almost feel like she was a little disappointed to see me. Like not.
Oh no,
no. Maybe it was just my inner like overthinking, but like for sure, probably that was the vibe. But like I was like, dang, dude, like I wanna like be a good player, and I was there for the vibes, to be honest. I didn't even know how much money was on the line. I didn't know. I know there's like cash prizes available, but it was like what, $2,000 or something. But I was just there to meet people. That was like what I really wanted to do. But yeah, besides that, it's been better.
Did you get on your team? I know it was duos. So
Ventress got on my team twice. Another streamer by Toga ZB. He's like a really good zero build player.
Toga is. Yeah.
And Toga got on the team, and then I think I got on a team with, so that's 3 out of the 5. Who are my other homies? So Loki, I forget. Loki, I forget.
No, that's okay.
That suck.
Chat, do you guys remember? Somebody might remember. I forget who it was, but they were legends. They were legends.
Remember now.
Now, I'm the kind of person where if I can't remember something, I'm gonna be here till tomorrow. Like,
no, you're good. I know you got Ventress twice. And
Emmy
and Emily. Did you get one? Was that you?
No, no, I don't think so.
I was watching I was watching several people.
She did a cosplay of one of the that one skin in Fortnite. It's like a stone girl, kind of Valentine's Day.
Oh, Stoneheart, yeah.
That was her. Her name was she was so cool too. I forget her. She had a very long name. She was such a legend. I mean, I had so much fun with it. It was so much fun to like. I just love meeting people. I think Happy has created such a cool experience too with like what she's doing. Beard said it himself too. He's like, it's so cool how like these big streamers like Loser Fruit and stuff like that were in that tournament, and then we had a chance to match up with her. You know, like that was super cool. You know, just the Loser Fruit was part of that problem solver, and it was such a cool experience to like how she's putting these big creators with like the smaller streamers like us, and like giving us opportunities to talk to them and meet them and just have fun overall. So really cool experience. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So have you thought any more about your Pokemon team?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm not too big into celebrities. I don't know who I would name, but
I mean, even
like my
friends.
wife.
You could,
so my wife, she would be would be Espeon.
Okay.
Melanie would be Espeon.
Okay.
I don't want to break it down.
All right, we're gonna think about this. Who else, you guys? I was talking about Venture Slayer. Yeah. That's the wifey for sure.
Okay.
Maybe Luffy. Does Luffy count?
Sure. Or you can do your mods, your mod team. Anybody from your mod
team?
They
don't have to be famous.
Yeah, let's do your mods.
It's your starter.
Yeah, this is your team. It can be anybody that you want.
Dirty Timmy, if you're in the chat, he'd be Squirtle.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Squirtle energy. Dude, I don't know. I gotta keep thinking. Who's somebody you guys all know too? It's tough for me. That's 2 or 3 right there. I don't know.
I do have a full or 2 people chasing me down, or 3 people
Liz,
now.
that was her last name. Yeah, babe. Evolutions, W Choice. What up, GH, dude? Yeah, some Evolutions. I don't know. I'm really stumped on that. It's tough for me.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
It's a hard question.
I'm like a huge Pokemon fan, and like it's gotta be perfect, but definitely Mel is that. I feel like my dad would be like a Snorlax or something. He's super chill.
Same.
Like
I would
that.
also be a Snorlax, 1000%. Or a Psyduck. I always have a headache. So
Psyduck, dude.
I think yeah.
I love Psyduck.
I think we would vibe. is there anything in your future that you want to accomplish through streaming and otherwise?
Through streaming, at the moment, I mean, I definitely it's not really streaming. I know the voice acting thing, we spoke about that. That's definitely something I'm trying to get into, and I know it's streaming that could help me hand in hand. But as far as content creation goes, I do want to dip into more like solo RPG kind of gameplays. Like so as I said earlier, we did a little test with Poppy's Playhouse, and I always have had in my head that since I've been a streamer that always plays with viewers, that like if I don't play with viewers, maybe the community wouldn't like it, and I overthink that, and I'm also like thinking like, you know, like it's maybe just not what I built myself on, and but I do realize that when I'm playing these solo games that I can really talk to chat way more. I can you know, I can pause, stop if I need to, do a shout out, show love if we want to watch a clip randomly. Also, if someone needs help with their stream, if someone has a question about their stream, I always tell people in chat, if you guys have any issues with your stream, never DM me on Discord. Just let us know here live, and I will stop whatever I'm doing, dude, and try to help you guys out. If it's an issue, tech issue, we have a whole community in the chat, and we could all work together to help you with your issues, your problems. And I when I'm solo streaming, like playing games like that, I can just pause and be like, all right, let's see what the problem is. Let's see if we can figure out your capture card or whatever it is. So I do realize it is actually a really good thing to do so, and I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to get into more of those kind of games. I got the new Resident Evil game. We're going to be playing that one. So never played any Resident Evil. I know it's super scary. We'll give it a shot.
I think that's what's so hard about for me about Fortnite this season is because I was really finally getting into playing with solos and yapping with my community and that. And it's just getting to the point now where solos are so miserable. I'm like, just come play with me, please. I need somebody to like...
Regular gameplay is miserable. Even with people, like if you don't have somebody, you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like here.
It is rough. I'm so tired.
See, when I play solos too, I always feel like I just love talking to somebody as well, and bouncing like conversations off with somebody. Yeah. So it's when I'm solo, I guess sometimes I feel like I run out of what to say and all that. I'm like, I don't know. But with the solo games, like if I'm not playing Fortnite necessarily, there's the game always has a storyline, and you can get into that. But and I'm narrating to all the stuff.
Yeah, I just make sure in my title on solos days it says solos and yap. Please come yap with me, because if I'm here by myself, I'm gonna crash out and probably cry because I can't be alone.
I literally tell the chat, I'm like, I cannot play these scary games. If we're gonna play scary games, you have to be in your chat. If you're not here, and you stream. Done.
For sure.
And then yeah, YouTube went crazy last night. I didn't expect that, and we were busy. So many people. I've never had a stream like that.
Speaking of YouTube, guys, I just want to point out underneath Petrov, we have all of his socials. Go follow all of his socials. They're just spinning.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it, fam.
Do you have anything exciting coming up?
Exciting. Well, this was an exciting day. I was hyped for this one.
I appreciate you.
This is super cool.
We were very excited.
We are trying to set up currently a collaboration with one of the voice actors from Rivals, Elia Mountjoy. I want to get like some of the Bear fam involved and like have like a community day on Rivals. Maybe some people that have never played it that want to try it out.
I will
you guys
say,
too? Talking to you guys.
I'm trying to get.
As well?
I have played it a few times, but never on.
I haven't played it, but I've talked about it.
I think it would be cool if we set up a day and it'll be something like Bear fam, like you know, games with Elia Mountjoy from the Bear fam, and then like you know, new people can come in and we could teach people how to play, and then also if you guys are interested in voice acting, maybe pick his brain a little bit about his life and his stuff and like that kind of thing. So I do want to set that up with him because he's so open to like collabs and we're homies, and I think it'd be cool, guys, to get to meet the Winter Soldier. He's really nice guy. So I'm trying to do something like that.
And I will say that's kind of like a dream of ours, is being able, because we want to support the small creators in this space with Stream Sniped, but also having creators like yourself on who do support the smaller streamers, or just being able to have like an episode where we get to interview someone that's like, how are we here? Is a dream.
I'm happy to be here, guys. I appreciate it. When I saw you guys invited me to this, I was like, let's freaking go. I was hyped to support this journey of podcast.
And we just wanted to do something different. Do you know what I mean? Like, how many people are interviewing hardcore while also trying to stay alive in Fortnite? It's not easy. We struggle a lot, but you know. Also, I'm sorry, Stitching must know waffles or pancakes.
Waffles or pancakes?
Those are very important.
Waffles all day, dude. Because when you pour the syrup on it, it's got little pockets to catch it, dude. You know, I think waffles, bro. I think waffles, dude. I grew up in a household. Okay, it's my dad's fault. He loved waffles, man. We stayed we we stayed having waffles in our freezer, so we were definitely more of a waffle family for sure. I do like pancakes. I love breakfast, the best time of the day, and you can eat it any time of the day.
Breakfast is delicious.
Anytime. I have breakfast in the middle of the day, in the morning, at night. It's easy to make.
It's just you, man.
So I'm gonna ask you guys now. What is your choices? Quiv, what do you prefer, pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles?
Yeah, I'm a
Nice.
dipper though, so
And-
I like having little pockets.
Yeah, exactly. You can put sauces in there.
Exactly.
Some jam, whatever you want, dude. What about you, Tommy? I know you're locking in right now, but.
Just you momentarily.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I should've
Waffles for sure.
Waffles? All right, team waffles. Let's go. What do you guys think? I don't know if one of them. I'm gonna make a little poll actually about this. Let's see. You guys can vote too in the poll. What do you guys think? Let's get the chat involved. Slash poll. Waffles or pancakes? You know what's funny? We've done this poll probably 100 times, but it's very common. Let's run it. Waffles versus pancakes. All right. W is gonna be for waffles and P is gonna be for pancakes, guys. Get your votes in. Starting now.
This might be our last one, but with that said, be ready for our rapid fire because we're gonna start those when we land.
Okay. Let's get it. Yeah,
All right,
what
let me
you
pull it
Johan?
up. Let me pull it up. So because
yep.
I have them,
I'm gonna let.
wrote down.
I was gonna say I'm gonna let you handle rapid fire questions. I'm not gonna interrupt. That way you can just pop through them. Yes or no? No thoughts.
Okay.
No thoughts. Just yes or no. Once
Yes
we
or
get
no,
in
so
here,
we're doing this now.
we're gonna do it once we get it.
Super cool.
We're gonna do it once we
Let's
drop.
Hello, Petrov's friend from the plane.
What up, yeah, literally sitting next to me, and we yapped the whole time. The flight felt like 2 minutes, dude. Like not even. He's such a good dude. But yeah, I'm ready. Rapid fire questions. Let's go, chat. Little interview. All right, I'm ready. Yes or no only, right? Okay.
Yes or no only.
I'm gonna try to read. There's not too many, but there's enough. I'm gonna try to read them. So I might die, but as soon as we get in on the bus, I'm gonna start asking them.
Got you. I'm ready, Chad. You guys ready? Rapid
But
fire
before we
questions.
do that, do you have anything quickly that you want to say to your community that maybe you think that they don't hear you say enough?
That I don't say enough. Simply thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for making this what I'm doing, for my livelihood, for everything, just making this a possibility. I know I'm blessed. I know the position that I'm in is very, very just an amazing spot to be in, and it wouldn't be possible without everybody in your lurking, hanging out over, whether you met me yesterday or you met me years ago. I know that I appreciate you guys. It's the best thing in the world, and I love it so much, and I put everything that I have into it. It's my day-to-day. I wake up in the morning, I think about streaming. I go to bed, I'm thinking about streaming and what's to come and what to do. And it wouldn't be possible without the community. It takes a community to run a stream. So whether you come in here, you talk, you say one thing real quick, or you you tab up, you lurk up, and you just like to watch, whatever it may be. Thank you so much for being part of the Bear fan, the community, and my stream, guys. Thank you all so much, man. I appreciate you guys more than you ever imagined.
Absolutely. And I think that that's something that we all, we want to make our communities feel appreciated. And I think it's something that we could all probably say a little more, but like I try every day. You are appreciated. You are like, do I need to I don't know. It's hard to just express.
Yeah. We said that at the same time, right?
Just how thankful you are. Yeah, it
really is.
It is.
All right, ready? Okay, we're going.
All right. Yes or no questions. Let's go.
Yes or no?
Controller over keyboard.
Keyboard. Yes.
Yes or no?
Controller. No. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I didn't get far in school. All right.
We'll start again. We'll erase that. Okay. Controller over keyboard.
No.
Have you ever rage quit off stream?
No.
Do you judge people by their skins on
No.
Fortnite? Would you 1v1 a random viewer live?
Depends on the situation. If Happy Gal comes to my chat and asks for 1v1, hell yeah, we're doing it.
Okay. Is Fortnite harder now than it used to be?
No.
Do you talk to you? I can't speak. Do you talk to yourself when no one's home?
A lot. Yes.
Have you ever laughed at your own joke way too hard?
Yes. Ask my wife. She hates it. All right.
Do you think you would survive a zombie? Oh my god, I can't speak. There's people everywhere. Do you think you would survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, definitely. Yes. I've watched The Walking Dead. I'm a zombie in the game. Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe not too well. I just threw myself out. All right. Anyways, all no fall damage.
Have you ever ugly cried over a game?
Over a game? Yes. It's funny because it's The Walking Dead game, another zombie-related thing. That game is sad.
All right. Pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Ranch with fries.
Yes.
Is cereal a soup?
No.
Is Charizard overrated?
No. He's the GOAT.
Do you nickname your Pokemon?
Yes.
Is Gen 1 the best Gen?
Yes.
Have you ever shiny hunted for hours?
Yes. yes. Big time.
And I think, oh wait, there's more. Hold on. No, there's not.
There's
okay,
more.
I lied. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
That's it.
rapid
Let's go.
fire. Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. I think you did pretty good.
We have time for one more.
Appreciate it. How did I
Let's do a
score?
regular. Yeah, that was.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Let's
I could
go.
not function at what was going on because I had to read those questions.
No, you're good. Let's run it.
That was the point.
Multitasking is not Tommy Rachel's specialty, okay?
Oh, let's go. Yeah, by the way, I just got 24K on the Subway Surfer City. Are you playing it, dude? Let's go, dude. No way. I think I got like we had another promotion last night for this game, and
I saw.
I was liking it.
I got a
I was
message
like,
from
he's
Quiv, and she
rocking it
goes,
out.
Petrov is playing Subway Surfers, and I was like, W.
Yeah, I had a little like promotion for it. It was fun. Dude.
It looked
doing it.
fun.
That's like my kid
was
loved
challenging.
that game on his iPad when he was little. I would take the iPad. I want to play Subway Surfers. I'm like, no, put it down. Put it down.
Dude,
So
I had so
no.
much fun with that. Yeah, they reached out to me and they're like, "Do you want to play it for a couple hours?" And it was a W sponsorship. And I talk a lot to chat and Yap anyway, so these sponsorships are so great for my kind of stream. And we just kind of hang out. We play a new game and we go into the content of the day. But it's super cool. Let's go
And
throw
especially
knobs.
when it's like a free game and all you have to do is download and play. I think it's very and like they're helping you out, but like also even like I did a sponsorship recently through like Stream Elements, and even that, just people willing to be like, hey, I'll download it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna download it. It still amazes me because I'm like, what? Why do you want to do that for me?
I know. I don't know. Like I feel bad always like asking the community like if you guys could download a game or whatever. On that note, there's a link for Doomsday in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, it's sometimes we forget as creators how supportive our communities are and like what people are willing to do. Like I put myself in their shoes though, and I would definitely do the same for a streamer if somebody was like, okay, download a game for me. It's a cool thing to do, and we appreciate you guys so much. It's hard to, especially when you guys download games you may not like, as Tommy's mentioning, or another big thing too is when you guys watch me play games that I don't normally play. I know a lot of you guys watch me for Fortnite, or at least I think that, but it's not necessarily the truth. I play Pokemon. And my variety is wild. I go from Fortnite to Pokemon shiny hunting to Poppy's Playhouse in the matter of one night.
And I've noticed you've been doing some of your IRL Pokemon card streams. I was watching that the other day. I was like, I don't even know what's happening right here.
And like to have a variety and the ones that stick around for everything and anything you guys are amazing for doing so.
I need a stream where I show Petrov all of my Pokemon cards.
I agree.
Please, dude. I would love to see your collection. You say you have some stuff in the
Pokemon cards. I had a friend who lived in Japan as a kid, and they sent me their Pokemon cards.
I want to see them. I love looking at cards.
They have a self-revive here.
Interesting to see collections and.
One of the birds knocked. There's a bird on the roof.
You're gonna have a Robin that comes up behind you as well.
No, it's okay. It happens. It's Fortnite anymore. You know?
Yeah. We'll just ready up and complain about queue times, you know?
I'm good at running.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We'll just edit this part out before it goes on YouTube, and no one will ever know that it happened. Do you have a moment in your streaming career that you're just so proud of, and that it's just like if nothing else happened again, that was your moment?
That's it. Yeah.
Like one of the best moments. In my streaming career, I think the day of just like announcing the Bear Fam or hitting partnership. The day of partnership was such a day. When we finally got it, the first stream ever, being partnered and whatnot. It was just such a goal that I had always wanted. I know like some people say like, oh, partnership, it's not like the biggest thing ever, but it was just one of my goals in the beginning that I really just like, I want to be verified. I want to go to TwitchCon with having a partner badge on and all that. And I didn't let myself go to TwitchCon until I hit that. It was just one of my goals. It was like an incentive. If I hit partnership, then I'd be allowed to go. That was just kind of something I set up for myself. And but yeah, I would say like the first, there were so many people like behind the partner push and like excited for me and for that day to finally come. It was amazing. It was just like we finally did it. It was such a cool thing, and it's opened up so much more opportunity with sponsorships and just people, different companies reaching out. And I don't know, it's been so good. I've been trying to become a full-time streamer for some time, and I feel so much more confident now saying that I'm a full-time streamer with having the verification. If I go to like a like one of my wife's like employee parties or something, they're like asking me what I do. I'm like, yeah, I'm a verified Twitch streamer on Twitch. I feel like proud saying that, you know.
I'm self-employed.
I feel I feel so good. It's such a good feeling knowing that, and yeah, I guess that would be my top moment, is just hitting that finally, and with everybody's support all together. It wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah, and piggybacking off that question just a little bit, right? What would you say to someone who is so close to that partner push, or they're in the midst of a partner push, and they just, you know, because I know that it can probably be draining or disheartening or whatever. Yes, for sure. What is some advice that you would give them if they're in the middle of it, or that's their goal one day?
Very like simple, but like simply just don't give up. If you apply and you get denied, just keep reapplying for that application. I know it can be really discouraging when you apply and you get denied and you get denied. I've heard people getting denied like 3 or 4 or 5 times. But you only give up when you simply give up, when you don't try anymore. And it's all up to you. Stay disciplined, you know, stay locked in, and just because numbers may not be what they are certain months doesn't mean it's not possible, you know. Just keep going, man. Just keep going. Don't stop. Be confident in yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, I can do this. It's gonna happen, and it will happen. Manifest that stuff. Yep. It's so true. I would do that every day. I would look myself in the mirror and be like, today's going to be the day. We're going to average this many viewers. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And then it happened. I just had to tell myself it's happening. And then that's when it happened. Just confidence is so key. It's so key.
And do you have advice for someone who maybe their numbers aren't there, but that is a goal one day? Is there something that you would tell them, like, if you were looking back at Petrov before partner, what do you wish you could have told yourself before your partner push? I guess that's what we'll say.
I would say, like, before my partner push, what I would tell like my old self is basically just like, you know, basically what I just said too, is just to have more just to believe in myself a little bit more. Just to believe in myself, because I lost confidence very much so in certain situations. And the big thing too is never ever, Chad, never compare yourself ever to anybody else. Everybody has their own journey. And it's very common in this space to see another streamer that may have been on your level doing very well, and you're like, oh man, like maybe I could have been there, but I didn't do this, that, whatever. Don't ever beat yourself up, because that is a big thing in this space. You know? I tell people all the time, comparison is the thief of joy, and I think that's such a overused statement, but it's so true. Like, it's so true. No, you're absolutely.
And we're all guilty of it, right? Like comparing ourselves.
Yeah, I was
to someone
100% comparing myself. 100% was. I was looking at other creators. A good example, and I'll say it, is my boy Ruthless Cat. Me and Ruthless are friends. We were on the same level growing, and I stopped streaming. I wasn't really on as much, and he was really taking off. And I was like, dang, dude, I'm so proud of him, so happy. And I'm like, I could have been, would have been, should have been in this position too. But and that wasn't the right energy. That's not right, you know. And I shouldn't have thought like this and been like that. And I'm proud of the homie's success and everybody. But at the same time, you got to realize, you know, like you just can't. You got to do your own thing, have fun with it, and don't compare yourself to anybody else, you know. I love him. That's my boy, and so you got to be. I'm so proud of him, and it's like you just simply can't like think about like what could have been, what should have been. It's what's happening. You got to deal with that now and here, and you know,
accept the now for what it is.
Exactly, 100%. So that's the big thing, you know. Like don't worry about it. Things will happen always. No, Johan, you're getting the meta glasses soon. So this guy, Johan, I met him on the plane, and he wanted to get into streaming, and he's getting meta glasses to work on cars. He works on exotic cars like Lamborghinis and stuff.
Oh, that's
and I told him he should start streaming. So now he's getting meta glasses. He's gonna start making content.
Nice. Go.
So super excited to encourage, even encouraging the person sitting next to me on the plane to start streaming. You know, like,
and that's Petrov right there in a nutshell.
So yeah. And the Uber driver came in tonight to my chat, the homie. Like we had.
The fact that you've had a person from the plane and your Uber driver in your chat in one night.
In my chat, they both came in.
If that doesn't explain to our community is who Petrov is, I don't know what does.
Dude, it was so much fun meeting everybody.
And it just also shows that who you are online is who you are offline.
And Johan came in and he was like saying that. He's like, bro, this guy, he was like, yeah, he's the same guy on the plane that he is here. And I'm like, thanks, bro. It really meant a lot, man, Johan, you saying that. Like, I try to be nothing else besides me, you know, and that's simply it, you know? That's simply it.
But also, I think that's how you know, you have success is being yourself.
Staying true to myself. Yeah, that's, I really, like, always do mention that to myself. I'm like, I gotta never switch up no matter what. Like I said, if we get like a lot of people in here, no matter how many viewers, whatever, we're still gonna do shout outs, we're still gonna show love, we're still gonna open up queue. I know we might have to do things a little bit differently, but it's still gonna be the core of the stream. So
you remember when I asked you the question, do you judge people by their skins?
Yeah. Maybe if it's like
if
a
you wear
superhero
the
skin.
bone jammin skin, I immediately don't like you. I'm just saying it right now. I've been killed by so many bone jammins tonight that I'm over it.
You're done? You're done? Oh, no.
I'm done. I'm so done.
I hate when that happens. Like, one.
They have done something to the sharks, and they send me straight up more than they send me anywhere else. That's okay.
Dang, dude. What up, Liv? Liv goes in the chat. I have a question for Quiv using IEMS. How highly would you recommend them? IEMs.
I like them. Yep, I like them a lot because I like to be able to get up and move around when I really feel like moving around any given day. I also have a wireless mic pack that I use.
Oh.
And sometimes we just bounce around the house and I take them with me places.
Now those are like the little headphones,
right?
right?
Me, but they can hear me. Yeah, they're just little. They just sit in your ears.
Oh, okay.
And then these here. No, this is my wireless mic. I've got two of them that we. Because we're looking to do IRL this summer too.
From
Let's
Stitchy,
go.
right?
Stitchy.
That's the dream of mine too. IRL.
Stitchy and you are the embodiment. That
embodiment.
On my brain.
Yep.
Yes. Of who,
what are we?
of who as a platform we need to make famous. Do you know what I'm saying?
Stitchy's such a legend. No, for sure. Me and Stitchy are like very similar in the way we act and we express ourselves. I do see like we're very similar in that sense. You know, I see it so much. Just the way she's like very bubbly and fun, and like I try to be the same way.
No, it's a good time.
We enjoy life. We just want to have fun. We just want to laugh. Stitchy told me something once. Shout out to Stitchy. She said that like in the past she's had issues where like some people have told her like, oh, you're too much, or like you're expressing yourself. You should too much. You're too hype. You're having too much fun. What? Like who says that? Like,
right.
I can't believe Stitchy you had that kind of situation. Like don't let anybody ever take away your enjoyment and your fun. Like you know what I mean? If you're simply playing a game and you're laughing and you're having a good time, you're putting a big smile on. Why should anybody ever try to take that away from you? You know,
exactly.
I don't.
And we had that conversation when we had Stitchy on, and it went down to the if I'm too much for you, go find less. Go find something else elsewhere.
Exactly.
I'm not for you, and that's okay. But you're gonna find people because there are other people out there who have been told you're too much.
Yes.
You're too loud. You're too.
That's
this.
not right, guys. Don't let those people ever get to you.
And now they hump upon your stream, and they're like, I have found my home because they're also just like me. And it doesn't mean that you are actually too much. It means that they just need to go and find somebody who's just a piece of bread. You know what I mean? At this point, you're just like a piece of bread, a piece of toast. You don't
go find less.
I've had that too because I'm a very, very high energy and stuff, and I've had like comments over the years, like somebody saying like this guy is wild, or he sounds like X2C. He's talking so quick, I don't understand anything he's saying, like or something like that. Like I don't know, and you get some comments like that here and there, but like it's it only like makes me want to be more me,
No,
for
sure.
Like, I'm like whatever.
Am
I too much? And then I put on like a face filter or something crazy.
Right, you turn into a cockroach,
or a bear mask or a hot dog outfit with a bear mask on. Yeah,
the cockroach I
like
think is my favorite. Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
W channel point. Yeah, it's I love what I do, and it's so much fun. Thank you guys so much for having me today.
Thank you. Our time is coming to an end. But before we leave, I have to ask, is there any last little thing you want to let people know about you, about streaming, any advice?
The last little thing about me, I would say is I'm going nowhere, chat. Streaming is going to be, I ask myself this question from time to time. I'm like, will I be doing this in 5 years?
Yeah.
Will I be doing this in 10 years, 20 years? And I do see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I do love what I love it so freaking much. I put everything that I have that I possibly can into it. And also for you guys out there that are streaming, keep at it. Don't give up. Keep up the journey. Like I said before, breaks are necessary if you need to take them. But I hope you guys have as much fun as we're having. Just get out there, stream up a little bit, and enjoy yourself.
And if you're not, reach out.
Yeah,
you're not having fun, reach out.
And then I have one more question for you. Who do you think that we should stream snipe next?
Oh, maybe Hecate, Courtney Lee. He's pretty cool from the Bear Fam.
Okay, awesome.
Or maybe Chemical Cotton Candy. It's pretty cool.
I like
She's
that
on the
well.
list. Yep.
We love Chemical.
We
she
love
is
Chemical.
actually indeed on our list.
She is on our list.
So if you can hear us, Chemical, we're coming for you.
Chemical, I think it'd be cool. Riley's really nice. I'm looking at Bear Fam stuff. Who's on?
You're now a baby, just so you know.
Oh, there's somebody there. It's 30 Timmy. Like me baby show to my mom, tuned in my stream one night, and she's like, "Aw, you're like a little baby again." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, mom." And my mom supports, guys. She does watch from time to time. It's yeah. Maybe who else is I'm trying to think of some W creators. Maybe Chickadee in the chat right now. She's super cool. Chickadee in the chat. Very very wholesome streamer there.
And we do have a stream sniped Discord. I will put the link into my chat. I'm sure Quiv will do the same. And if anybody from your community wants to come over, join that community as a streamer, you are welcome. As a viewer, as a lurker, as anything, you are welcome in that community. You'll see when we post this video and we upload clips from tonight. Yep. The dancing Shrek really threw me off.
It's like good channel points, bro. I don't even know what's happening half the time.
If you're a streamer and you're looking for somebody to come in and hang out in your streams, there'll be a self-promotion. If you need hey, I can't hit affiliate. You guys want to come hang out with me? Though, that option is there, but it's also there because now we know that you stream, and we can keep an eye on you to see if we want to stream snipe.
And maybe come get you. Yeah.
In the chat too. Join the conversation, guys. I posted put in the chat here. Stay up to date with all the stream things right there. Chat. Click on that link if you guys like to. Let's go. The stream snipe Discord. Thank you so much, Stitchy, for putting there as well. Yeah, check it out, chat. Show some love. Hop in there.
But it means the world that you said yes to us, and we appreciate you, and we're very, very proud members of the Bear Fam. Absolutely.
For sure. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I can't wait to run some more with you in the future. This is not the last time, 100%. I promise.
Let's game some more.
I think we need to game where we can actually try. You know what I mean? My first game I was cooking, and then the rest I don't know what happened after that.
The conversations were flowing. We were having a good time. That's
and that's the whole point. Are you going to be on for a little while longer?
Yeah, we'll be on for quite some time. I think we're going to jump into probably some viewer games. Actually, I'm going to run a poll, and you guys can decide whether we jump into Poppy's Playhouse again, we get into that nonsense, or we run some viewer games with everybody.
I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously because you're either a baby, a roach, or something. No, I love it. I love it.
I love it. Yes. If you guys have ever been interested in who Petrov is or his community, this genuinely is prime example of what it's like over there all the time. It is fantastic.
There's wildness going on. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Tommy Pickles and Quiv. Let's go, Chickadee.
Thank you.
But thank you for saying yes. Thank you for agreeing.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Hopefully maybe in a year
we can come back.
We can have you back.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Anytime. Let me know. I'll be part of it for sure. Allie, thank you for the follow. Give me a shot for these guys too as well.
Right.
What? Oh, now we got a dance
You're
party.
just party. You're
just having a party.
What's happening down
But no, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream and an amazing night. And again, thank you so much for doing this with us. We really
absolutely thank you so much.
Hey guys, out of the stream tonight. Let's go. Show some love to them legends. And click on the link, guys. The Discord is in the chat. And you guys have a wonderful night. You guys.
You as well. You as well.
And thank you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.